I'm hearing an engine sound. I'm gonna start the video. I came out here, sat on this bench. It's like 3 a.m. right now. And like this one car came and drove up. And like a cat or something ran in front of it. I think there was another one running behind it too. And it turned, and then there's nothing. Like there's just nothing right now. Like it was like this, and then this car drove. This car came over here, parked over here, and then another car drove out at the same time, and then it drove over here, and it goes over the roundabout over here, and then a white truck comes out over here. Oh, and then like when I saw this cat over there or whatever, so like I pulled out my phone to zoom in on it, and like right when I did that, 2 cars drove out. Like from the roundabout, like just all of a sudden. It's like they're just sitting on the side of the street somewhere and they just drive out all of a sudden. They're just sitting over there and then they just drive out at a moment, or they're just coming through portals or something. I don't know. Am I in GTA 5000? They're just spawning. I don't know. They just jump out like that though. I don't know if this is the engine sound or a plane. Is this a plane? What's this sound? I don't hear it anymore. It synced with the white car though. There it was. Yeah, it's a whole lot of nothing going on in between. They're starting to come out, I guess. A dog barked too. That was synced with. Like when my stomach gurgles, those sync things with it. Like right at that moment, there would be a sync thing. Like a dog bark, right? A dog. Like he just barked a few times right at that moment, and then he stopped barking. Other than that, it's been nothing like this. And then occasionally a car drives out synced. The 2 of them at the same time. It's like they'll just be sitting on the side of the street though or something, and they'll just jump out all of a sudden. It's like, I just saw a light turn on over here. And I hear an engine sound right now. The engine sound was seen for sure. Over here, the loud car coming, as you can see. Probably the same engine sound I've seen before. I don't know. There's just nothing to. Just chilling. Bird chirping, see. Definitely. You just thinking of me talking now. I heard a sound, I think. I don't know what the sound was. It sounded like someone was yelling or something. I don't know. If it was a sync sound or not. Just a regular sound. Oh. The planes in the sky. The stock is behind me. Is that one? I don't know. The timing of it, I don't know. What do you think? Put it in the comments. What do you think? Is anybody out here not stock? Other than me? I don't know. It's hard to tell who doesn't stock out here. A lot of them do. Every time I see them. Any of the 9 billion stockers, I hear an engine sound like behind me or something. It seems to be this car driving in front of me. Out of all the 9 billion stalkers I see every day, if I see any of them, like that one person, if I see that person again, they're gonna be synced. Like every time, like if I keep walking by them over and over, they're gonna be synced. They just have to do it every time I walk by them. Or every time I sit on a bench. That was a silver car and a black car. Been sinking. That's a black truck. Put in the comments what you think. They sinking? I think this car is synced. Where'd he go? The one that was driving by back there. I don't know if you can see him. Slow the video down to see it. Slow the video down, zoom in on it. I hear engine sounds as I walk up to the fork in this path. That's synced. That's synced. Walking by the corner of this building. I see a car coming over here. I bet he's about to sink. I keep hearing this engine sound. It's like, I don't know where this car went. It just vanished. I think the car was sinking over there. Was he sinking? I think that light just turned yellow sink. There's a car coming behind you right now. Is he gonna be when I walk by the crosswalk? I think I heard a kid screaming something too when I walked up. This bird sing. The door slamming on the truck. The truck's gonna sink at the crosswalk. I think that was a tail lift or something that drove over there. What is it? Yeah, it's a tail lift. The tail lift. The tail lifts. I always see it. Every single time. That's a dope whitey mobile though. Saw this white Corvette today. It was dope. This sink. This is sink. That's a sink. What's gonna happen when I sit on this bench? Oh, the toe lift. I bet he's gonna sink again. When he takes off. I just saw a car go in front of me over here. Is he sink? Don't sink. figure. This car has loud music playing. Is he gonna sing? Is it synced? Bet it was synced. Those are both silver. They're like the same color car too. Tail lift's taking off. Do you do it sync? This car is driving out right when it pulls up the street. Gonna drive out when it drives up. Sync. This is a black car. He took off with the silver cars and then he synced with the black car when he drove on the street. If they'll do that with the red and the blue and black and silver, they'll just have a car, like a white car or a tail lift or whatever, and it'll sync with a red car, and then it'll sync with a blue car, or it'll sync with a silver car, and then it'll sync with a black car. Just like the tail lift did. What's this car? I think it's silver. I don't know. I don't know if he was a silver sync. Is he a silver sync? Is this gonna sync? The silver car's going in the parking lot. I don't know. Man. I feel like they're sinking on me though. What do y'all think? Put it in the comments. Is this the silver car again? I see another car driving out behind me. Straight on the street right as you pulled into the intersection. I see another car coming in the side right as he turns. It's the silver car again. He's sinking with a red car. And there's a bird. What was that? A bird or a bug? I don't know. I was looking at my phone. I bet this car is gonna sink, but stay tuned. It's 5:20 a.m. What's gonna happen when I walk by the Freemason building? This guy's a stalker. He's been stalking me and he keeps turning around looking at me synced. I think that light turned green when that car drove by me, didn't it? The light's turning yellow right here. I think that bird chirping is synced when I turn my camera. This car came out the corner of the Freemason building. Semi, I guess. And I hear sounds over here, I think. Engine sounds. Yeah, it might look like I'm stalking this guy because I'm following him up the sidewalk, but I was just walking this way though, and he came out in front of me, synced me, he's been following in front of me. This loud truck starting over here, I think he's stalking. Did this come out at the same time? What's happening? He's turning at the alley. I think the loud truck is taking off at the same time. He's driving right now. He's gonna drive out in front of the scene. Stopping on the sidewalk, looking back. His car is turned right now, looks like. Where'd you? Damn, spawned out of nowhere. Where did he come from? Did he come out of the apartment building, I guess? I don't know if these sprinklers were already on, if they just turned on or what. I hear the truck starting right now. There's this bird chirping to the right of me that I think he's stalking me. He's chirping at me. This truck's gonna turn when this car drives by me, right? Yeah. He could have turned already, couldn't he? That truck hit his brakes when this car drove by me. These cars look synced when he stops at the intersection. I heard a sound behind me. I don't know if they see. There's a dog barking. Don't blink, you might miss a scene. I think the light turned yellow at the door. Literally don't blink, you might miss a sync. Like a bug might fly in front of the camera lens, synced real quick. Something like that. And like I won't even see it until I watch the video back. Sync. I think the guy walked off the sidewalk when the car drove by me. I hear it engine sound right in here, and that car turned in front of me and think it's synced. This car pulling up, meeting it. I think this car pulled at the same time too. I don't know. Probably. There's a Sarah Lee truck. I don't know. It was probably at this curb with Sarah Lee truck, and now it's these are all synced, I think. I think everything's synced right now. I don't think any of them are not synced. They're all syncing. Strategically, deliberately synced. I think all the cars on the street are gonna sync. I think I'm right. I think all the cars on the street are sync. I think all the cars on the street are gonna sync. The light turned yellow and I walked up. I see a dim headlighter coming. Is he gonna sync? There's loud cars behind Is this car gonna sync with this car? He's driving out as the car drives by him. Has synced with him before. I don't know. Is that synced? Probably. It's a little early. A little early for corner building, man. You gotta sync it more. Or don't. Or sync it less. Way less. Like never. That's what I would prefer, if you just never sync it again. But every time I see you again, you're gonna sync it though, so. I hear an engine sound over here, and I think it was when this car came into sight, wasn't it? I think. And he comes up over the hill. And it's a whitey. He's driving by at the curb. And he's driving by at the start of the bridge. And I hear engine sounds left me again. I think it's the same one again. in this car. So I got the window bridge right there on that side, way over there. Is that the sink? It's right there. This car is pulling up right now. This car is right now. This car is right now, right now. 66 minutes. There's the car driving by on the street back there when I walked up. See? The semi, do you hear him? That's that semi that was in front of me. He was making sound, driving in front of me right at the curb.
There you go.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
You too. This chemtrail, bro. Ooh. Chemtrailed up, stalkered up. Got a 113 on the plate. And a red shirt. I caught it, but that girl started jogging right on it. Walked up to the street. I keep hearing these engine sounds, and they're probably stalking me. Let's see what happens when I walk by the Freemason building this time. They're gonna sink at it. I love the sink there and a bunch of other places. I think they're sinking at the engine sounds. Was he synced? I hear engine sounds. This car is turning right now. They're gonna meet me at the street. There's another car back there. I think I see it. There's engine sounds behind me. It's a semi, I think. Let's see. There's engine sounds ahead of me, and these two cars synced. There's a whitey behind my car when he drove out from me. I'm seeing the tail lift, which are always synced. These cars look synced. Do you hear the engine sounds ahead of me? They sound synced. Same on the street sync. Staring at me all weird too. He's like, I'm at the Freemason building right now. It's black at one corner and silver at the other corner with the cell lift in the middle. This guy's gonna sink, I just know he is. Always sinking. They love to sink at the edges of their garage door all the time. It's a place where they love to sink. Every time I walk by it. Just turning it back on right there. turn this on right now. Every day, every time I walk by it, they love to sink on me there. Was it synced? Is this synced right here, the place where they love to sink on me? Is this synced at the intersection? Is this synced? We got a train horn, and we got truck beeping, and somebody just setting off a leaf blower or something. Did you hear that sound outside? When I take a drink of coffee, it was like ding! It's like someone dropped something metallic outside on the ground, and it was like ding! Yesterday there was this car outside in the parking lot or something, and it was like, huh. stopped honking synced. Yeah, I think it started honking sync too, but it definitely stopped honking sync. It's chemtrailed up out there. Can you see the chemtrails? Chemtrailed up, bro. Spreading across the whole sky, and then it's gonna be gray skies all day probably. It's sunny right now, but the chemtrails are spreading out across the sky. And I think it's supposed to be cloudy today because it's chemtrails that they sprayed this morning. If they didn't spray the chemtrails, it'd probably be sunny today. It's chemtrailed up and stalkered up. There's a bunch of stalker birds flying around, a bunch of stalker cars driving around right now.
I understand it.
Came out of the door at the same time the truck was taking off next to me. The blue car with the red car. Just got in this truck and when they came out of the door seemed and they're gonna take off next to me probably. Starting next to me. There's birds chirping synced outside right now. It's raining. I'll go outside when it stops raining probably. But today there's been a bunch of dim headlighters though. As you can see on the video, there's been a bunch of dim headlighters and there's been a bunch of tail lifts today. And there's been a bunch of them that I didn't record, but as you can see, there's been a bunch of them that I recorded today too. There's this semi driving by me right now, see? It just seems there's a bunch of cars driving by on the streets. So like all day today, there's been a bunch of tail lifts. Well, there's always a bunch of tail lifts synced every day, but as y'all saw in the video, there's a bunch of tail lifts synced and there's a bunch of dim headlighters synced, and it's dim headlighter day today. So we'll see what happens when I go out and record in a minute. Right now it's raining. Probably they'll set off a siren or something in a minute before I go outside. They'll do something probably that I'm gonna record in a second. So right now there's a white SUV leaving the parking lot. There's someone getting in a car at the same time in the parking lot as the white SUV leaves the parking lot. There's another white SUV coming in the parking lot as the white SUV leaves the parking lot too. And there's someone walking out to a dumpster and they're gonna dump the dumpster synced with that white SUV leaving the parking lot. And it's also leaving the parking lot synced with another white car going through the intersection. It's all synced with each other robotically. I left my apartment, my neighbor was coughing. As I was leaving my apartment. What's Whitey gonna do? Is he gonna drive behind me synced? So that's synced, but it's been a pretty chill day overall compared to most days. These are all synced though. But yeah, there's been a few signings today and stuff, but not as much as most days. But the day's not over though, so you never know. There's been people talking synced outside my apartment a bunch of times, and there's been I don't know, I think this car is at that corner of the building. And this one's at this corner of the building. I think that's what's happening. There's no other cars except those ones and this one. I think they're all stalking me. except maybe that one, but I'm at the corner of the house, I guess, so maybe that was it. I don't know. I'm at the fork in the path right now. Is something gonna happen? I don't know. Usually something happens right there. The truck that I feel like is stalking me, but I don't know. Is he stalking me there? Let's keep the camera pointed this way now, and we'll see what happens over here. But yeah, it's been a pretty quiet day for the most part. So that's cool. But my neighbor just keeps coughing a bunch of times. Seems the last like week. Just all keeps doing it. My other neighbor talk synced a bunch of times, talk synced on the phone. And then every time I'm coming in and out, my apartment building is people coming in and out of their apartments, synced with me. Not every time, but almost every time. But this time it was just my neighbor coughing as I left my apartment. And that's just the sync culture that everyone is part of except me. And thank God I'm not a part of it. I'd rather be unsynced than synced. Are these synced? I don't know. I feel like they're synced. These are red synced. Probably 99% of all the cars that are driving in front of me are synced. At least. .95 to 99% of all the cars around me are synced. So just keep that in mind. These are tan synced. Wait. That's white. Okay. But they were right in front of me synced. That's a green car, and I've just been seeing a lot of green soccer cars lately, so he's probably a stalker, I don't know. But I've definitely been seeing a lot of green soccer cars lately, though. They'll just throw one green car in with all the other stalkers. I think he was hitting his brakes on the green car when the red truck drove by me as I walked up onto the sidewalk. There's nothing at the train tracks. That's a miracle. They can't let me get all the way across the street though without sinking. When I get across the street, there's a sink. They can't let me get all the way across the street without sinking. But at least they let me get over the train tracks. I think that car missed the sink, I don't know. Was he supposed to sink it? That's right at the corner of the house, and it's blue right after the red car. I feel like 99% of the cars are synced again. At least probably 110% sync. Sync. The blue truck is turning in front of me right now, and this is pulling up right now to turn. Just pulled up and stopped right when I walked up. Is this gonna hit its brakes right now? No, okay. Is this gonna be right now? I heard a sound right here. I don't know what the sound was. It was like stalker. No other cars back there. Just stalkered up once. Just cars at stalkered up moments. There's no other cars back there. Here comes one. Is he gonna be stalkered up too? I don't know about that one. That's one that's a mystery. All the rest of them are stalkered up. All the rest of them seem stalkered up to me. I don't know, but here comes the street and it's gonna be stalkered up. Watch. I'm at the corner of the house right now. Is it stalkered up? I'm at the street right now. Is it stalkered up? I'm getting across the street right now. Is it stalkered up? I'm at the corner of the house right now. There's an engine sound behind me at the same time. Is it stalkered up? I think he's gonna drive by me at the street. The engine sound car I was hearing is this car. And that's the white car right now. That's right, the curb. It is white now. And that red truck hit his brakes as that car was almost next to me. I think it was sinking. They're sinking. It's the dominoes. Is he gonna sink? The dominoes are always synced every time I see them every day, just like the tow lifts and the cops and the mail trucks, the FedExes and the UPSs and the count the sinks. I'm sure I'll see a bunch of sinks when I look back at the video. That's synced. Count the sinks, guys. Put in the comments how many sinks there was. Was it 1 billion of them again? dog barked right when I walked up to the street. Did you hear it? It just barked one time at the curb when I walked up to the street. This bird is right now when I get across the street. And there's a bunch of stalkers in between all these videos, in between all these cuts on this Stalkumentary. There's a bunch of stalkers in between every video. But overall, it's been a pretty quiet day. Like I said, there hasn't been a bunch of loud cars today, and there hasn't been a bunch of sirens. There's been a few sirens, but not a lot yet, anyway. There might be more later. There's a car honking. Did you hear it? Honk. So it's still stalkered up a lot, but it's pretty quiet overall though, so that's cool. It's been a pretty quiet walk. There's this loud car coming up now, and is he gonna sink? Hope he doesn't sink. I'm walking in front of a cop car that has its headlights on. It's sitting there. I think things are happening. Then the cop's probably gonna drive out when I walk up the street or something. This car is gonna sink again. And this car is gonna sink. The cop's just sitting there. And this truck's just sitting here, but then he's gonna sink when I walk by it or something. This whitey is turning in front of me right here. Count the sinks, guys. There's gonna be sinks. There's gonna be sinks. They're gonna sink. It's getting out here. And he's gonna slam his door here, right? Nope. Whitey's in front of me at the door. This car just backed up right when I walked up to the street. Took off. This is the whitey. Here's the car that took off the side of the street. Sink. Is he gonna drive by me? Sink. Like in the middle of this. They're usually at the edges of it, but he's like in the middle of it. Is he gonna hit his brakes? Sink. Sink. And he's stopping here. This guy's late for the crosswalk. These people walked off the street at the same time they drove by me. This truck is coming out in front of me right here. This car is right before you. I'm like 3 steps away. Right before here. That was supposed to sink at the door, I think. That's at the other door. Everything is synced. Everyone around me is synced. I hear the engine sound behind me. It seems synced with this car in front of me. That car driving out looks synced over there. All these cars look synced to me. These cars look synced. I think he was hitting his brakes when the other white truck drove by me. He was meeting that car at the intersection. Is it white too? He turned at the bank corner. Is it gonna be white? Oh, it's not whitey. Is it gonna be synced? It's right at the edge of the last door. I don't know if I caught the bird in front of me. Did I catch the bird in front of me? This looks like a whitey. Is he whiteyed up?
What's up, dog?
What's up, man? Are these synced? Bird over my head right now. The car alarm turned off right at the curb. It's gonna drive at the door. I think this guy over at the ATM started talking sync. I don't know. Let's see if he syncs. I feel like the cars are sinking. I feel like all the cars are sinking. This white SUV is like straightening on the street right now. Is he sinking? Perfectly aligned with the corner building, and then they're laughing in the white SUV. They're like, he recorded us perfectly aligning. We're synced. This car drove out in front of me right at the corner of Harvey Bar. It looks synced. I think all the cars are synced again. I think all of them are synced. The last one was at the corner of the Harvey Bar. So I think all of them are synced. And there's going to be one at the street. It's parking at the street. I knew I heard one coming for the street. You know, go honk honk when I get across the street. Okay. These look orchestrated. I think, were they orchestrated? I don't know. I think I saw some black and silvers over there. Were they the black and silvers again? Was it orchestrated? Probably. Anyway, stay tuned for more things like this bird in this white truck right now. Did you see the bird? And there's a bird chirping behind me that's probably stalking me. I don't know. Is this car stalking me? Don't stop. There's another car coming out behind him right now. Is it black? Or it's a red truck, I think. It's right here though. It's a place where they always sink every day. Go watch all 3,000 of my other videos. This car is driving right now. That car was probably turning at the center of the parking lot, and this one's turning right here, synced. They are all synced. These are red sinks. They're the red sinks. These are gonna sink. It's all sink. Let's see. Black and silver sink. And there's one more red car. What? What's gonna sink next? Hope this car doesn't sink. He's driving right next to me. I had a feeling he was gonna sink, and then he did. He sinked. Hope this bike doesn't sink. Hope this whitey and this bike don't sink. At the exact same time as each other. And the whitey's turning right here at the curb into the roundabout. Like they'll drive up to the roundabout and then they'll turn synced. All the time, all day, every day. Here comes a whitey sync. All right. He's late if he's a whitey sync. I think he's a sync. I think he synced it. What do y'all think? Put it in the comments. Was he a sync? I think he synced. I hear a bird chirping. Is he sync? I hear a bird chirping and a kid screaming or something right here at the crosswalk. Did you hear it? Hope this doesn't sink. Look, sink. It's a one headlight. It's a dim headlight. It's still dim headlighter day. Well, that's the first one that I've seen in a minute, but earlier today though, it was dim headlighters. Is this a dim headlighter, I think? Don't sink. Oh no, it's not a dim headlighter, never mind. Is he gonna sink though? Don't sink. I don't know, maybe not. So what's that? 2 cars all day that don't look synced? I think I've seen 2 cars all day that don't look synced. All the rest of them, all 9 billion of them are synced. And this one's gonna sink. Did I predict it right? Is he gonna sink? This one will sink right now. This car turned out behind the other car, I think. This one that's pointing his headlights at me. I think he turned out behind the other one. Synced with it. He's got a dim light, and he's gonna sync with a dim light. That one doesn't look synced, so that's 3 cars now that might not be synced. 3 cars all day that might not be synced. All the rest of them are synced. I'm at the back of the Imperial truck right now. Is that the sync? I think this car turned out when it drove by me too. I hear engine sounds right here at the place where they sync. Did you hear it? This car is gonna stop right now. I hear engine sound behind me. Do you hear? I think he was a whitey truck. I don't know. He was driving by me right here. I don't know if he synced it at that or what, but this is synced. There. And there's people laughing. I don't know if they're syncing, but I feel like they're syncing. I don't know. Maybe. Usually when I hear people laughing, they're syncing. So just saying, usually when I hear it, that's what it means. This is right now. Is he synced? Is this gonna sync? So a black car followed by a silver car and they're synced. The cop's still sitting in the parking lot. Is he gonna sync? That car was at the train tracks when I got across the street. That's at the corner of the building now. Are they synced? This bird is right here. Is it synced? Are they synced? He just hit his turn signal synced at the curb. Oh, he's got a dim, or he's got a half a tail light. It's a place where they sink. They love to sink there. This is also a place where they sink, the corner of this building. There's a cop going in the door of the police station. There's a cop going in the door of the police station. Right now, did you see it? Sink. I get back to my apartment, there's people in the hallway talking about, yeah, we were dead at work today. They're saying dead right when I walk up to my apartment door. They like to say the word dead, synced, and death, and stuff like that. And like, talk about like, somebody went to the hospital, or somebody has cancer, or somebody needs surgery, or whatever. My dog died, or whatever, shit like that.